A man back in court today accused for the murder and sexual assault of a 13-year-old girl. And that does top our news this noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rhonda Walker.
And I'm Ty Steele. The Detroit man charged in connection to the death and sexual assault of 13-year-old Neziah Harris is back in court.
Prosecutors say 41-year-old Jarvis Butts killed Harris after finding out that she was pregnant with his child. Our Sean Lay joins us now live at the courthouse with more on this disturbing story and Jarvis's day in court. Sean.
This is a day in court to see if he's going to be moved on to face murder charges, sexual assault charges, and more. So it's called a preliminary exam. It just got underway about an hour ago. And what we're looking for is digging deeper into what we can find out about what happened in the days and hours leading up to Neziah Harris disappearing. So many in the community looking for her, and then what ultimately happened to her. So Jarvis Butts is in the courtroom. Let's talk about this because we're talking about back in January, Jarvis Butts was with Neziah.
I can't stand this clown. Just look at him. And these women help this man. Ladies, you got to do better. We have to do better. This is ridiculous. All right, let's get back to the news clip, and then we're going to get straight into, I hope I have her name right. Latricia Johnson. I know it's definitely Johnson, so hopefully I have it correct. If not, I stand to be corrected. Let me know in the comments if I have this baby mama's name wrong. All right, let's finish off the news clip, then we're going to get right into the baby mama. Where she is. Where's that baby mama at? Give me a second. On the stand. Let's get it.
Neziah Harris, according to the first witness on the stand, a co-worker of Butts. These guys worked on cars together. They had their own auto shop. And apparently, according to this first witness up today, guys, that Jarvis Butts, who is the suspect here, the defendant, was with Harris the day she went missing, the night she went missing, and he was introducing her around as his niece. She is not his niece, but related to someone that Butts was close to. So that is the time when the man who ran and owned the shop closed up shop and left Butts and Neziah Harris. And he figured, I suppose, that they were going to go home, but then he never saw the teenager again. And that's the first witness up here, guys. And we're talking about the charges here against Jarvis Butts is really extensive here. We're talking about homicide, premeditated of Neziah Harris, and then a child sexually abusive activity, dealing directly with, again, 13-year-old Neziah Harris, because she was apparently impregnated by Butts, and this was a motivating factor, and criminal sexual conduct of a minor, maybe other charges as well involving other victims. So this just got underway. We're told, Rhonda, it's going to be a day-long exam, and that's just scratching the surface. So we hope to learn much more about everything about this, because young girl's body has never been found. So we're going to.
Okay, ladies, I'm going to have to put it on mute for just a second so I can switch over to the baby mama on the stand. All right, and what you do is make sure you share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you need to reach out to me, look in the description. You can find my email. If you have a viewers request, coaching, dating, love, relationship, or you got to talk to me about something on the side, we can go from there. All right, give me just a brief moment of silence here so I can set up the next screen. I've been talking a lot here, didn't realize was still on mute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been messing up so much on this. But like I said, make sure you hit the like button, share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Let's get into it. This is Baby Mama, and she has a 2-year-old daughter by him, but she already has a son by, I guess, of course, another man, whatever. But with him, she has a 2-year-old daughter. So let's start doing the math, ladies and gentlemen. If it's 2 years old, think of the year that she was pregnant. So he got this young girl pregnant, which he disposed of her, while he was bumping this other one, and then she's pregnant. This is just a mess. All right, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna have this on regular speed. No, we're not doing regular speed. No, we're not. Sorry. It's going to be on speed 1.25. We can do this. 1.25. If it's too fast for you, too slow for you, always hit the setting and whatever's your like and whatever's comfortable. Let's get it.
One of the great responsibilities raise your right hand, please.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Whenever you're ready, Ms. Ruthie.
Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon. Could you please state your name for the record?
Latricia Johnson.
And how old are you?
31.
And I don't want to know your exact address, but what is this? What street do you live on?
Auto drive in Delcor.
And what kind of vehicle did you drive back in January of 2024?
A blue Nissan Sentra.
And do you recall being interviewed by Detroit police back on August 30th of 2024?
Yes.
And third, that was in relation to a Jarvis Butts.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know a Jarvis Butts?
Yes.
Okay. And how is it that you know Jarvis Butts?
He's my daughter's father.
Okay. And do you see Mr. Butts in the courtroom today?
Yes.
And can you point to him and tell me the color of the clothing that he's wearing?
He's right there and he's wearing green.
And you're with the record reflect the witnesses identified the defendant?
So reflective.
Thank you. And you said that he's your daughter's father.
Yes.
How old is your daughter?
She just turned 2.
And when did you meet Jarvis Butts?
2019.
And how was it that you met him?
I had a flat tire and I went to his auto shop on Warren and Casual and F.
See? So she goes to the shop, she had a flat tire, and here comes Sleazeball. Ooh, single mother. Yeah, she need a man. I could come right up in there. See, this is what they do. The Sleazeballs. Resume.
Now, you said you have one daughter with Mr. Butts. Do you have any other children?
Yes.
Okay. What other children do you have?
I have a son.
Okay. And how old is he?
He's 7.
And that is not a child by Mr.
No.
Butts. Now, do you recall, we'll take you back to February 15th, 2024. Do you remember that day?
Yes.
Okay. And what happened that day?
Police came to my home, asking me if I know Jarvis and have I seen Naziah before.
All right. And did you, I guess, did they do anything at your house when you were there?
They searched my house.
Did they ever search, on that day, did they search your vehicle?
No.
Okay.
They just looked in there. They didn't do it before. I don't know if that was what you call it, search of them looking inside.
Was there ever a time that you allowed Jarvis to use your vehicle?
Yes, one time.
Okay. And which, 2 times? Okay.
Ms.
And
Johnson, can you speak up just a little bit louder? 2 times, thank you.
which vehicle was that?
The blue Nissan Sentra.
Okay. And I showed you a PowerPoint before of 197 photos of a Nissan Sentra. Do you recall seeing those photos?
Yes.
And
Can you hold off one moment?
oh, sorry. Yes. Do you recall me showing you the photos of a Nissan Sentra before?
Yes.
Okay. And in showing you those photos, did those fairly and accurately depict how your Nissan Sentra looked back on August 30th, 2024?
Yes.
Okay. Now, well, first I'll move for the admission of People's Proposed Exhibit 11, the PowerPoint of the Nissan Sentra.
Any objection?
No objection.
It will be admitted as People's Exhibit 11?
Thank you, Judge. May I publish?
Yes.
Now, when you let Jarvis Butts borrow your vehicle, did it look? Oops, sorry. Did it look how it was photoed?
The back was messed up, but the front was good. It
Okay.
was fixed.
So back in January of 2024, your car still had the front end.
Yes.
Okay. Is that the only difference in how it looked
On
from?
the photo, yes.
Okay. So that's the only difference in how it looked from January of 2024.
Yes.
When is it that Mr. Butts borrowed your vehicle?
January 9th.
Is it the first time?
Yes.
Okay. And you said there was a second time?
January 9th of 2024. That's when the little girl became missing. That was the day. January 9th. That's when everything jumped off. So I guess he need to use his baby mama car, huh? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When was that?
I think it was either the next day or the day after that day. I don't remember.
The first time. Let's talk about the first time. How did it come about that he borrowed your car?
He called and asked if he can use my car to do something with his son.
And when is it that how did he get your car?
I didn't get home till about 9 o'clock, and he came to my house to pick
Okay.
my car.
Is that 9 a.m. or 9 p.m.?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Okay. And you said he came to your house and picked it up.
Yes.
Okay. To your knowledge, did Mr. Butts say how long he was going to borrow your car for?
No,
Okay. Did you have a time where you expected it back?
at least 2 hours.
Okay. When did Mr. Butts return with your car?
The next morning.
Was this normal, abnormal,
No, not normal.
not normal? Okay. And did Mr. Butts say what he was doing when he had your car?
No.
Did you notice anything different about or in your car after his use that first time?
No.
Okay. Did you notice anything in the backseat that was different?
There was a pair of glasses that was left that my son was playing with at the time.
And I'm going to show you in People's Exhibit 11, photo 37. Where at would your son be sitting?
On the passenger side,
Okay, in the passenger.
on the back seat.
So you can kind of see it better in photo 41. He was behind the passenger seat.
Yes.
Okay. Describe the glasses that he was playing with.
I believe they were clear around the frame part. I don't know what the ends look like, but I do remember they were clear around the frames.
And I want to show you what's already been introduced as People's Exhibit 12.
Yes.
Is there anything in People's Exhibit 12 that you recognize?
The glasses.
Okay. How is it that you recognize those glasses?
They were clear just like that. The one my son was playing with.
Now,
I'm not trying to be funny, but let's just call it as it is. Are you sitting there with holes in your stockings? Big old holes? Interesting. Reason.
you said your son was playing with them in the backseat. How did you get them from your son?
I told him
Emmanuel!
glasses they were.
Okay. How is it that you go to ask or come to ask Jarvis about these glasses?
Well, my son was playing with them when I was with Jarvis at his shop.
And so I guess
The next day, I went to the shop, and my son, like picking my son up from school, Jarvis was see his daughter, and my son was playing in the back with the glasses.
okay. From when Jarvis had borrowed your car and returned it to you picking up your son from school, had anybody else borrowed your car?
No.
Okay. So you're at the shop. You see your son playing with the glasses. You take them from him. Is that yes?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Now tell me what does Jarvis do?
He snatched them from me and said those were his sunglasses.
Okay. And do you think anything of this at the time?
No, I just thought there was this.
Emmanuel, you noticed it, right? I'm trying to be cool over here. And the other one, too. Another one of his women, the fiance. I'm going to cover her again. That'll be the next one. This is insane. For this man? And Emmanuel, the time that she hooked up with him, she had to know what he was all about. She had to know. Abby, I see you creeping through the back door. I see you, girl. I see you. Let's get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to it. Yep, we're going to get into the other baby mamas. I'm going to go back to the sister, and I definitely want to focus on that business partner. I'm just saying. Let's get back to it.
Sunglasses because he said he was taking his son somewhere in the car.
Now the second time that Jarvis asked to use your car, you said that was either the day after or the next day.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about how that comes to happen.
Well, he comes to my house when he got off work. He comes by, get my car, said he needs to use it again for his son. I said okay, and he said he wasn't going to be gone for that long like he was the time before. I said okay, and he was only gone for like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
Okay. And are those the only 2 times that he ever used your car?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Were there times that he would?
Emmanuel, exactly. This is what they doing. These women fighting for this dusty old sleazeball wood stick. He just made a fool out of all of y'all women. Hey, a lot of times this stuff these men do is only because we let y'all. Yeah, you let the man do it. So they're going to do it. All right, let's get back to it.
Be in your car with you?
Yes.
When you would take it places?
Yes.
Okay. Have you had any contact with Jarvis since he turned himself in on February 7th of 2024?
Yes.
Okay. And what was that through?
Phone calls, get out, text, app.
Okay.
Ms.
And
Johnson, you need to pull that mic off the ledge. Yeah, that way I can hear you.
Okay.
Thank you.
do you recall a phone call in which Jarvis asked you some things about your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. And you've heard that call before?
Yes.
Okay. And was that call that I played for you, is that a fair and accurate depiction of the call that you had with
Yes.
Jarvis and him asking you about the car?
Yes.
No, I'd move the admission of people's proposed exhibit 13.
Any objection?
No objection.
And
Okay.
you're under that published.
Yeah, it'll be admitted as People's Exhibit 13, and you can publish. Can I also see Exhibit 12 when you get a moment?
Yes, Judge.
Mayor.
And for the record, this phone call is 6 minutes and 43 seconds long.
The call from
You didn't get what she said.
Again at Wayne County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. The inmate has requested that you pay for this call. If you don't wish to talk, hang up now.
Now I have to say, these audios is not the greatest, so y'all do the best to hear it. I can't really hear it. The closed caption's not really working on it, so the best we can. This is the way their courtroom is set up. And I see you, Good Karma, creeping up there. I see you. All right, let's resume.
Thank you for using Tony. Yeah.
Anyway, I got one more for you to do. 313-207-2195.
Good Karma, you're right. I swear, I would be embarrassed to have children by him. They would have had to read a written statement because I would not be showing my face. No, these women want to show their face, and they want to look all, well, they think they looking cute for him. Chick, you can't come in there with the stockings and they got holes in them. Then the other one with the tight-fitted suit. Oh. Let's think about girdles, girls. Girdles. They should be your best friend. There's nothing wrong with putting on a couple. They got nice ones. They're not too expensive, but invest in a good one. All right, let's resume.
Hello? 207. 217. Huh? 0.
You can't tell them that, Good Karma. You can't tell them that. They should keep high.
Hello?
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 Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know what the fuck going on, man, but yeah, they done did everybody shit.
You said what?
I said, I don't know what the fuck going on, but they done did everybody shit.
Everybody shit. You know everybody house? They come to my shit?
I don't know.
I don't even think they know of me.
But I need you to, anything that I had, anything that I touched, just for yourself, man. Anything about me, man. Let's declare your goddamn self. You feel me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Clearly.
Yeah, so should I go to my house?
Go around.
Yeah. Go to my house, man.
Fine. How you calling me?
My house, I'm doing some man. Like I was getting out to go to my house, man.
I would say that we're closer than the average.
You in her car?
You gotta go home, use her car.
Okay. So don't use my car, though?
I don't know. know. I don't know what's going on, bro. They're taking everything out, bro. Use your mom card, man, and drive around, man, trying to fix yourself with your mom card, man. Your brother carries somebody's card. This shit is beyond.
Okay.
This is beyond me. I don't know what this stuff, man. Clean them motherfuckers up, so I don't know.
My car?
Yeah, they got my phone, they got my car, they got their cars, they got their guns, I don't know what the fuck they do, bro. Yeah, but what the fuck did that got shit to do with me is what I'm saying. That got shit to do with me, man, and I'm not understanding what the fuck is going on, you feel me? I'll call you later, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck is up here around this shit, though. This shit's starting to piss me off.
Okay.
I'll get in touch with you later, man.
Okay.
All right. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's going on, bro? You got your job, your regular job?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My regular job, 6:45.
I'll call you about 7:30.
All right. Wonderful.
Now, what is it? What did you think when Jarvis told you those things?
I didn't know what to think when he told me those things.
Okay. What did you do in response to receiving this call, if anything?
Nothing.
Okay. Did you clean anything up?
No.
Did you wipe anything down?
No.
Okay. And that would be in your house?
Yes, house, car,
Car?
everything.
Okay.
Didn't touch it, nothing.
All right.
She mad.
So, just to clarify a little bit, Jarvis borrowed your car on the 9th,
Silly woman.
brought
Silly
it back
woman.
the 10th in the morning,
Yes. Yeah.
about 6 a.m. or so, or in the morning,
In the morning, about 8:30, 8 o'clock.
8:30.
I was taking my son to school.
Okay. And did he borrow it later that day again, or the next day?
I can't remember if it was later that day or the next day. I just know he did it again.
Okay. I think they're just.
Exactly, Emmanuel. You picked him.
Now, you indicated that you knew Mr. Butts since 2019,
Yes.
correct? You met him at the shop, correct?
Yes.
At his shop.
Yes.
Would you describe your relationship with him as a
Whole.
I'm sorry?
You said as a whole, we do.
Ooh, Denise called it out. That's what it's about. Just like Jonathan Quails, whatever his name is. I truly don't know what they see in him. Let's put his picture up. Let's just take a little quick second here on this one. I truly don't know what they see in him besides that light skin, good hair, but he talks slow and he knows what he did, but he's trying to keep her on his good side. Holes in her stocking. We really have to do better. What a shame. All right, let's get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Denise, for that.
Would you describe it as a physical relationship or was it a real relationship?
Oh, it was a physical relationship.
Okay. So you knew Mr. Butts was seeing other people, correct?
Yes.
All right. So that's not a surprise to you,
No.
correct?
The fact that he lied to me.
This is like ChatGPT for your meetings.
Sorry about that.
That's a surprise.
Okay. So he would tell you he was coming over and you wouldn't know where he was coming from, correct?
Yes.
That's nothing new.
That's nothing.
Okay.
Ooh, he's coming over and you don't know where he's coming from. He really was making a fool out of y'all women. He really was. And you let him. And you didn't protect the children. None of these heifers. Let's get back to it.
Do you know, besides your daughter with Mr. Butts, do you know Mr. Butts' other children?
I met quite a few of them.
Okay. Have you met any of the other mothers?
About two in the beginning of the relationship we had. He introduced about 2 or 3 of the mothers.
Okay. And have you had any issues with the mothers?
Yes, she did, good karma. She sure did.
So you know Mr. Butts works as a mechanic, correct?
Yes.
And have you ever seen him wearing safety glasses in the shop?
Yes.
Okay. Safety glasses are clear, aren't they?
They're not those.
They're not.
They're not the kinds that I've seen. No.
Okay. So he borrowed your car on the night, correct?
Yes.
And you said he came over around 9 p.m.
Yes.
All right. When he came over 9 p.m., was there anything out of the ordinary that you noticed?
No.
Okay. Did you have a conversation with him that day?
We swapped out cars. We had a quick swap out cars, and he was gone.
And there was no other conversation that day? You didn't notice anything about his appearance? You didn't notice anything about his demeanor?
No.
Okay. And you say he came back the next day?
Yes.
All right.
The next morning.
Could he have dropped your car off later that night? Earlier that night?
No, he did not.
He didn't drop it off at, say, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning?
No, he did not.
Okay. And you said that your son.
Very good question. Hope I remember. I have a little bit to say about the dad. Yes, I do. All right. Very good question. Where were the men? Uncle, grandpa, dad, brother to be found? Ooh, Emmanuel peeping it. Let's get back to it.
And forgive me, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but there was a lot of things in this car. Is that the condition the car always was in?
My son has his toys. There's always stuff in there, yes.
Okay.
But it's only my kids' stuff that be in my car because me and my kids are the only people that really be in my car, or my mother.
Okay. And your testimony is Jarvis Butts prior to the night had never been in this car before?
No, he's been in my car.
Okay.
He's been in my car. I take him places.
Okay. So your son finds the glasses,
Yes.
correct? And you say he finds the glasses, this would be on the 10th? He finds the glasses?
Yes, either the next day or whenever. I don't remember what day, but I know the next day. It was the next day we went over. Yes, it was.
So you're not sure what day the glasses were
I'm
found?
not sure what day the glasses was found because I went to his job twice
Okay.
after that. So I don't know which day. I don't know if it was the 10th or the 11th.
So it could have been either day.
Yes.
All right.
But
And
it was in my car.
so your son was playing with these glasses.
Yes.
There was nothing remarkable about these glasses, correct?
They were just clear glasses.
And you couldn't identify the glasses and say, hey, these glasses were smaller than a normal pair of glasses. These must be a pair of kids' glasses, right? You couldn't say that,
He
correct?
said they were his son glasses. So is he saying as his son that when it was a kid glasses, right?
Okay. So he said they were his son's glasses.
Yes.
And
Mr. Jarvis. Take your time. You sure? I gotta hold you one more. Oh, okay. Go right ahead.
All right. So you said your son was playing with the glasses,
Love,
correct?
joy, happy
And
Saturday.
you took the glasses from your son, correct?
Yes.
And what did you do from once you took them?
He was playing with them when I was up there with Jarvis. When I took it from him and said, "They're not your glasses," Jarvis took them from my hand.
Okay. So you didn't examine these glasses, correct?
I looked at him on his face, and he was playing with them on his face.
Okay.
So how can I not examine these glasses when I'm looking at my son with these glasses on his face?
You didn't study these glasses, correct?
No, I didn't study these glasses,
Okay.
but they were clear and they were on my son's face.
So later on, you showed a picture of Neziah Harris, correct?
Yes.
And you saw her wearing clear glasses as well, correct?
Yes.
At the time you saw her with glasses, did anyone tell you that she was missing?
Yes, they did.
Were
And they
you
showed me the picture.
were you aware that she was missing?
From the news.
Okay. And were you aware that Mr. Butts was a suspect?
No,
Okay.
not at the time until they came to my door.
Okay. So when you told them that these glasses, you saw glasses similar to this.
I didn't tell them then.
Okay.
I didn't know about that until after.
All right.
It took me a minute to think about the glasses
So you came back and told them later.
when they came to my house.
Okay. That you saw a pair of glasses in your car.
Yes.
And the best you can say is that these glasses may be similar, correct?
They maybe was similar.
Right.
Yes.
You cannot testify that these are the exact same glasses, correct?
No, I cannot testify those are the exact same glasses.
Can you tell whether the glasses had prescription lenses in them?
I didn't put them on my face, sir. So how
So-
do I know?
Did your son say anything about that?
No, how would he know? He said he was, what, 6, 7, 5 at the time. So how would he know what prescription glasses are?
You wear prescription glasses, right?
Yes.
If you take them off, you see differently, correct?
Yes, but I did not put the glasses on.
Yeah.
So how would I know they were prescription glasses if I didn't wear them?
My question
My son
was-
wore the glasses. So how am I supposed to know? I don't have his eyes.
My question was, did your son say anything about the
No,
glasses?
He was
didn't say that.
playing with the glasses and I told him to take the glasses off because we didn't know who glasses they were.
Okay.
I didn't know if they were prescription. So I told him to take them off. When he took them off, he handed to me. Oh, Jarvis said, "Oh, those are my sunglasses," and he snatches it from my hand.
Okay. And what did Jarvis do with the glasses?
I don't know. He went towards his car.
Okay. You didn't think anything else of the glasses, did you?
No.
Okay.
All he said was those were his sunglasses at the time.
You're employed?
Yes.
All right. And your Nissan, was that your primary mode of transportation?
No.
That was a secondary car?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't drive my car. I use my mom's car when I'm working.
So is Nissan your car?
Yes, it's my car.
Okay. And Mr. Butts called you and told you to drive someone else's car?
Yep.
All right.
Emmanuel, I'm going to show you a clip of the pop. So we'll just see if everybody feels the same way because I feel completely different about Dad.
Just a moment. So when he told you that, you didn't do anything, right?
No.
You didn't think anything of it,
No.
correct? You didn't clean out this car, correct?
No.
So anything of Mr. Butts would still be in this car, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Can you redirect?
Yes, sir. Ms. Johnson, you were asked about knowing that Mr. Butts was seeing other women.
Yes.
But he said he lied about things.
Yes.
What did he lie about?
About how many women, if he was still dealing with the women,
Okay.
everything, pretty much.
Okay. So you didn't, fair to say you wouldn't know how many.
There's a reason you can smell the asparagus come out of you in your urine. It's
There?
Yes.
Okay. And did you know that he would be dealing with women at the same time as he was dealing with you?
And yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to object at this point. I'm not sure what the relevance of that is as to this. How many women he's dealing with?
It goes
You have a
to,
response?
yeah, it goes to whether or not he would be whether he's secretive about things, whether he would know about.
He's very.
1 second, Ms. Johnson.
Yeah.
It's okay, 1 second.
That was really that was really the extent of the question.
You said, oh, he was very secretive. How long were you dating him before you had his baby? I'm curious. And if he's very secretive, why would you be with a man or definitely have a baby by a man who's very secretive? Silly woman, silly woman.
It was asking across
Yeah.
women he slept with.
Yeah.
And whether she knew.
Wanted to get that was really the extent of the question.
Okay, we'll just ask the question again.
Yeah. Just, was he a secretive person to you?
Yes, he's very secretive.
Okay. And when he told you a reason why he wanted to use your car, did you have any reasons to think that that might not be true?
I honestly thought it was for his son. So, whenever he says anything about his kids, I believe him when it comes to his kids. I thought he was a great father to his kids. That's what he put on to me. But
so that's what he led you to believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing further.
You thought he was a great father? You didn't know about his history? What he did to one of his daughters? He touched his own blood and kids, and he was in jail for it? How did you think he was a great father? Where did this happen? Light skin, good hair, huh? Okay, let's get back to it.
Now, I actually got a couple of follow-up questions.
Go ahead.
Now, you said that he was secretive, correct?
Yes.
And that's when it came to women, correct?
Yes.
That bothered you, correct?
I mean, it would bother anyone when a man is supposed to be telling you the truth and he being really secretive about everything, and you being honest with them.
So you were upset about that?
Honesty.
So you were upset about that, correct?
About him being with other women, cheating? Not really, because I was doing it too. How about that?
You all gotta be quiet.
Yeah. Oh, she thinks she's doing something now. She got her little holes in her cheap ass stockings. Excuse my language. And she said, "Let's rewind, ladies and gentlemen. Let's rewind." You think you're doing something? You think he care? He don't care. He played you. You didn't play him. Let's rewind. Let's rewind. We have to learn from this. We have to learn from this. And I see you, Marlene, creeping through the back door. Let's rewind. Marlene, listen to this woman. Listen to her. She thinks she's doing something, Lovejoy. Woo! Okay, let me calm down. Let's get back to it. We can learn from this. We can learn.
Great father to his kids. That's what he put on to me. But
So that's what he led you to believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing further.
Now, I actually got a couple of follow-up questions.
Go ahead.
Now, you said that he was secretive, correct?
Yes.
And that's when it came to women, correct?
Yes.
That bothered you, correct?
I mean, it would bother anyone when a man is supposed to be telling you the truth and he being really secretive about everything, and you being honest with them.
So you were upset about that?
Honesty.
So you were upset about that, correct?
About him being with other women, cheating? Not really, because I was doing it too. How about that?
You all gotta be quiet.
Woo! Look at her. She's a tough girl now. Look at her. That's right. That's right. I did my dirt too. That's right, Jabber.
Okay, was that the last question for today?
Yes,
She's a tiny
on the record before we end today.
Oh, she looks so pathetic. Saying that.
Okay, we're off the record. Right here at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
I just wanted to focus on her. This is insane. She thinks she was doing. Okay, let's focus. All right, one more news clip because I want Emmanuel, he asked about the dad and the people have questions about the dad. So let's just get into it. We're going to watch this brief news clip and then I'm done. And we'll focus on the next heifer on the stand. Do it. All right, we're going to have, it's going to be like a moment of silence here because I have to change over. So it's going to be mute for a second. Okay, let's just watch this clip here. Hope I have the right one. It should be the right one. And we get to see a little bit of the father. A little bit of the father. All right, let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. And if you didn't hit the like, make sure you hit the like. Let's get it.
Some people don't even know me, and they coming out. Just don't stop.
The family of Naziah Harris needs each and every one of us right now. Her father, Mervyn Jennings, is holding on to hope that he will see his daughter again, but it's been 10 weeks.
Yeah, there have been numerous searches, and yet they are no closer to bringing 13-year-old Naziah home. Here's Pamela Osborne.
13-year-old Naziah Harris, an 8th grader at J.E. Clark Preparatory Academy, is still missing. She was last seen on Tuesday, January 9th.
They came up to see me at the hospital. They asked me some questions about my daughter. Have I seen her? And I haven't seen my daughter.
Naziah's father, Mervyn Jennings, had been in the hospital for weeks recovering from a stroke and other health issues when he learned of Naziah's disappearance from school investigators. We know Naziah went to school that day. She rode the bus home to her usual stop at Cornwall and 3 Mile.
They have, footage of her getting on the school bus, and the bus driver did say that she did get off at her regular stop.
That's Grandma.
And she was supposed to have been coming home like she normally do.
Back in February, we spoke with Annette Harris, Naziah's maternal grandmother and guardian. She reported Naziah's disappearance to Detroit Public Schools Community District. Their police department launched an investigation the very next day, on January 10th. More than a month later, after hitting a roadblock, they notified Detroit police of Naziah's disappearance. That was February 13th.
For a 13-year-old girl in Naziah.
DPD got to work immediately canvassing the East Side community where Naziah lived and was last seen. It would be the first of many major searches.
I would describe as a metropolitan scavenger hunt. The searches have been everywhere.
Tamara.
Oh, shoot. What happened here? I don't know. Okay. Talking to you, Emmanuel, right? Great question. That's the dad right there. And he has a wife. And he also says, I don't know if he said it yet or he's going to say it, but he said that he have a son and a daughter. So you have a son and a daughter. Your other daughter is over here living with grandma, correct? Where we at? So this is your other daughter, and she live with grandma. And for whatever reason is, she can't stay with the mother. The mother was able to take care of her. So why you didn't step in and take care of her? Maybe she was living with you. You have a wife there. Look at her. She's right there. She got a hand on her shoulder. Seems like she's a very supportive woman. And I question the stepmother. Why you didn't was like, hey, get your daughter over here. That's my stepdaughter. I think we should all be together as a family. Your baby's mother's not able to take care of her. Why is she living with the grandmother? She should be living with us. I just want to know. It just doesn't add up. You see, and then these predators, they're able to sneak in because when they see there's no man around, no muscles, this is what they do. So I'm just saying, I could be completely wrong. I don't know the whole story. Yes, he passed away. He was sick. But I'm just saying, before he was sick, why is that child not with you? Look, he has a woman right there. Look at, she's very supportive. Look at her. She's standing by her man. That's his wife. Something to think about. Let's get back to the clip.
Smith, the DPD commissioner from the district where Naziah went missing, helped us put pins on a map. Investigators from more than a dozen local, state, and federal departments have searched all over the city of Detroit, Clinton Township, also in and around Ann Arbor.
We've been heavily canvassing the area by Greater Grace Church, area around the Rouge River, outskirts of Brightmoor.
Specialized water rescue and recovery teams have assisted in some of the searches, while the net of concerned community members pitching in to help find Naziah grows wider.
We had active gang members, people who are deemed to be the worst of the city, who were viciously out looking for her, passing flyers out, going door.
Did you hear that? Gang members was out there looking for this angel. They was out here looking for the angel. I just don't understand. With this dad, she has a dad, and I'm seeing that he got a wife. He said that he have a son and a daughter. So those other kids was important to be with you, but your daughter wasn't. She wasn't good enough to stay with you. Your wife wasn't encouraging it and saying, babe, that's your daughter. She shouldn't be over there with grandma and auntie. They a bunch of heifers. They all over the place. Let her come over here and stay with her. Stay with her siblings and stay with us. I'm just saying. Something to think about. If anybody agree with me, disagree with me, let me know. Share your thoughts. I'm just curious. That's just how I kind of look at it.
Door to door canvassing. We all want the best. We want to see Neziah home in the living.
Mervin suffers from congestive heart failure, but is out searching himself every day he's well enough to, with his wife Nakia by his side.
It's just been very trying, taxing, and empty, but we're not going to stop.
They have been so moved by all who have turned out to help, especially since Neziah's disappearance has caused a rift within the family.
You have moments in your life where you do think you're standing alone. And without anything, they come through. They come through and they there.
Neziah's
Look at her. She love her husband. She's staring at him while talking. They holding hands. They clenching real tight, real tight. Why you didn't clench like that for your daughter? I'm just trying to understand. Because, when people give their children, they always want to try to say it to the immediate family members, and you're the dad. They wouldn't stop you, and you got a wife and other kids. They would be like, sure, the child could be with you. And even if it was a problem for you to get full custody, you should be able to fight it. Did you fight it? See what happens? See what happened? The bottom line I'm just trying to say is what I realized. Nobody cared about this little girl. They didn't care about her. None of these heifers, these women he run around didn't care. Nobody cared. All right, let's go back. We almost done. Maybe about another 5 more minutes. Almost done.
Neziah's family is still waiting and wondering what happened to her after she got off of her school bus.
I want to see her again. My son, my daughter wants to see her again.
Pamela Osborne, Local 4.
And right now, we're still waiting to hear from Detroit Police and Detroit Public Schools Community District for
All right, no audio. You ain't hear the clip? Or was it be me? Oh gosh, maybe when I was talking. Oh boy. Oh well, I apologize. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's just the end of it. That's just it. And what did BG say? That's why maybe. Oh, this is so sad. Should have never happened. This really proved nobody cared about this little girl. So that's why he was so easy for him to do what he did to her and so many other young girls too. Because we know there's more out here. This probably haven't said anything. There's more out here. There's more out here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's just the end of it. I just wanted to show focus on one of his baby mamas. But we're gonna go back again because I want to get that fiance. I want to focus on the fiance. I want to focus on the sister again. And I definitely want to focus on that business partner. Something about that business partner. And ladies and gentlemen, who's here, who's watching replay, please let me know. Why is the business partner in the courtroom looking like he's in jail? What did he do? What was he locked up for? Curious. Very curious on that one. All right. And make sure y'all email me because I want to do the movie night tomorrow evening. So make sure you email me so I get the emails. So I can say in the link tomorrow evening around 6 p.m. Eastern and go from there. All right. And thank you, Emmanuel. And everybody have themselves a great and a blessed afternoon. All right. Let's have a moment of silence for this angel. He beat up a. Wait a minute. What? He did? I didn't hear about that one. Oh my gosh. All right. Make sure y'all email me so I can get your email. You can find my email address in the description, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you say? He beat up a pregnant woman too? Low life piece of crap. Allegedly. Yeah, we have to say allegedly. Mm-hmm. Wow. All right, let's have a moment of silence for this angel. Date smart, not thirsty.